6 weather is brought to you by Wilcox Furniture. Great furniture delivered fast and guaranteed low prices. Now, the most accurate forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, this is the Wilcox Furniture forecast, and again, very nice outdoors right now. We're taking a live look at our Waves Resort 6 WeatherBug camera out at North Padre Island, and it looks pretty tranquil out there. Not a whole lot of wind, and again, clear skies are pretty much enveloping South Texas, much of the Lone Star State for that matter, as we hold on to 67 degrees. If there's anything noticeable that was outdoors weather-wise, it was the higher dew points. We're back up into the upper 50s, so humidity back at 73% with that south-southeasterly wind. That's the culprit there. Instead of a northerly wind, we have that south-southeasterly wind returning, and again, that helped to bring in those higher humidity values and, of course, warmer temperatures as well. Again, we're at 72 right now, but still holding on to the mid to upper 70s for our inland communities, but right near the water where Packery Channel is still registering 64, we have the mid to upper 60s from Rockport down to Flower Bluff. Again, notice the wind. They're not strong out there. There's a little bit of a breeze out at Corpus Christi International at 16 miles an hour, but everyone has that southerly component that's coming right in off of the Gulf of Mexico. That's because high pressure that was settled pretty much on top of the state has moved off into the Gulf, and we get that return flow coming in right into our neck of the woods here. So these numbers that were into the 20s and 30s have been replaced by 40s and 50s, and though that's still quite comfortable here, it is on the way up, and the 24-hour dew point changes are all very significant. Notice these numbers here, 13 to up to 24 points higher than what they were yesterday. That's just an indication of that extra humidity. So since we have that extra humidity in place and the temperature going to fall pretty close to that dew point number, we will look for some fog to form. This is about 2 o'clock in the morning, so if you have overnight travels, especially near the coastline, not so much for the far inland areas, but the closer you are to the coast, that's where we could see some of that limited visibility down to about 1 to 3 miles. At 4 o'clock, it drops to 0 here in Corpus Christi, out in Kingsville as well, so use caution. Be sure you drive with your lights on as well. We will have a little push of some drier air coming in at about 7 to 8 o'clock early in the morning, and that's slowly going to push this fog off into the Gulf of Mexico, and by 10 o'clock, everything should start to improve fairly rapidly. You can see that little push of some drier air coming in at 7 o'clock. It's not strong. In fact, it's just a little patch of some dry air, because by the afternoon we pick up more of an east-southeasterly wind. So a brief northerly wind to start off the day and more southerly to easterly as we go through the afternoon. Thursday morning, the winds are going to be calm once again. We will look at another round of some fog early Thursday morning as well, so keep that in mind. And then on into Thursday afternoon, we pick up that south-southeasterly wind at about 6 to 12 miles per hour. Lots of folks asking when they can decorate or if the weather's going to cooperate for their decorating, and tonight it certainly will, but again, the fog will be out there late. At 8 o'clock, we'll be into the lower 60s, upper 50s by 10 o'clock, and then at midnight, we'll start to see some of that fog forming out there with the temperatures in the middle 50s. We will drop to about 50 degrees here in Corpus Christi, but the mid to upper 40s for our far inland counties, and then right near the coastline into the mid to lower 50s as well. So for tomorrow, again, that patchy fog is going to be there. A few extra clouds by noontime and 71, 73, mainly sunny and mild at 5 o'clock. We'll look for the afternoon high of 75 here, but still pretty warm for our inland communities, pretty close to 80 degrees. Right now, the high has pushed off into the Gulf. That's why we're getting return flow, but still cool up to the north as we have cold temperatures in the northern plains. That's where we're holding on to the 30s and 40s. There's the next storm system and cold front we're watching here. It's going to be mild for tomorrow afternoon, a few more clouds across the area, and pretty warm here on Thursday afternoon. And then the frontal boundary will push in early Friday morning. Not looking at a whole lot of rainfall, but cooler air will start to come in, and we drop into the upper 40s by Saturday morning. So our NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast shows 50 and 75 as we go into tomorrow, 56 and 81 as we go into Thursday afternoon. Once the front comes in, again dry, we go to 60 and 76 on Friday, 49 on Saturday morning before we warm up ahead of our next frontal boundary that will arrive late Monday night.
Okay, now you wouldn't think it, but this is actually great weather for Santa Claus to make
Absolutely.
a pit stop, which was today. I happen to be at Zavala Elementary today.